watching Clever Style Red, special coverage of the 65th Annual Emmys Awards. Hey everyone, I'm Jocelyn Davis with Dana Ward,
hey
and
guys.
Right now we are breaking down our favorite looks from the red carpet.
Yes, and let's just say it was a very fun, colorful red carpet. All of the ladies looked fabulous. The guys looked great as well. And these are just some of our top picks. There were a lot more awesome looks from the stars on the carpet though.
And I love that you noted color, because we're going to kick things off right now with Sarah Hyland, who looked incredible in this great emerald color gown. It was CH by Carolina Herrera. She was carrying a Swarovski crystal clutch, and she had Lorraine Schwartz jewels. Let's talk about this look because it is incredible.
This is one of my favorite looks actually from this year's Emmys. The color is amazing. I mean, you could not miss her on the red carpet. Those lips, please, like, can I have them? Well, I love them.
Don't you feel like that's a really big trend just in general right now for fall? It's going for this deep wine-colored lip, and I love that she brought this to the carpet, and she's really just growing up. She looks so elegant. I love the mixture of textures here with the lace overlay on this gown. I think it's incredible.
And I think we should really zoom in on her nails. Nail art is so big this year, and I love that she's taking on the trend, but she's doing it in a little bit more, you know, traditional way. She's choosing a color that really works with this outfit. The burgundy matches the lipstick color, it kind of brings the look all together. And of course, burgundy looks gorgeous with this emerald green that she's wearing head to toe. Those jewels, fabulous.
Those earrings.
Look at that bracelet. When have you seen something like that? It's so unique, and it makes this overall look kind of seem a little vintage, which is fun.
That's a great way of putting it. Love this look from Sarah Hyland. Next on the red carpet, we have the always gorgeous, always impeccable Heidi Klum. This woman was a supermodel, is a supermodel for a reason. Don't you agree?
Oh, but of course. I mean, not only is she a supermodel, she's a super mom, a super host, actually winning this year for Reality Star Host, which is amazing.
It's true.
But she's also superwoman in the fact that she is wearing this gown. It must be so heavy. Look at that head to toe beading. I mean, it's amazing. And what a unique cut.
Silhouette, right?
It's such a unique cut along the top. It's kind of like taking that collar trend
to the whole next level.
Amplifying it by 6.
And I have to say, this gown comes from Versace, as you would imagine. It's incredible. Someone like Heidi Klum is the perfect person to wear something like this, because it really takes someone who's confident and tall, I think, to really pull something like this off. And she pulled it off impeccably.
Definitely. And somewhere hidden below this dress, we've got fabulous Christian Louboutin shoes. The jewelry comes to us from Lorraine Schwartz. This is some serious bling.
It sure
Love
is.
it. Great job, Heidi.
Up next, we have big winner Claire Danes, who looks just ethereal, like an angel on the red carpet. She has an Armani Privé dress, Neil Lane jewels, and a Todd's clutch. But let's talk about her hair and makeup here. What did you think?
I mean, what a classic look. She's obviously very beautiful. She doesn't need very much in the makeup department. So it's really just a fresh face. We've got a really natural colored lip. Her lashes are looking lovely with some mascara, but other than that, it's very simple. Her skin was actually really glowing, and really pretty hair. I think you have some details about it, right?
Well, from what I've heard, this might actually be her own hair just sort of pinned under, but we have to get the details on that. But if this is a modified bob or a faux bob, as they're called, then I'm giving her 2 thumbs up. I think it's a really fun risk, but also, like you said, very, very classic.
And I think her overall hair and makeup looks so great with this dress, because the dress is really a little funky. The mix of the fabrics and the low plunging neckline and the beaded straps. I mean, it's a little bit more funky, not super funky, but because it is a little funky, it's really great that she went for this overall classic look in the beauty department.
Yeah, it's a nice juxtaposition.
Definitely.
Speaking of classy and beautiful, and moving on to another gorgeous blonde, we are taking a look at January Jones, who had on a gorgeous Givenchy dress and shoes, as well as Cartier earrings. She is just such a throwback to the era that she plays on television.
Totally.
But I think she's doing it in a very modern way. But I love, love, love her hair and makeup.
It's so funny because you would never think to wear this type of lace on a red carpet, you'd think, oh, that's a little casual, but it totally works. I love the strapless cut, and I love that overall she went for this really monochromatic look. And I'm not just talking about the gown and the shoes, perhaps. I'm actually talking about head to toe, literally. If you look at her fresh face of makeup, it's very muted and pretty. And even her skin, it just like all kind of goes together, and she looks very angelic.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Old Hollywood angel.
Yes.
That's how I would describe it as.
Agreed. Now, to change things up, we're going to take a look at yet another blonde. So many beautiful blondes on the carpet at the Emmys.
We're taking over.
One of our favorites. This girl is awesome. Kaley Cuoco. She had on one of my favorite colors, a big trend this year. She had on that same wine or pomegranate color that Heidi Klum had on. She was wearing a Vera Wang dress, a lot different obviously than the cut and silhouette of Heidi's, but I love this all the same. I love that sheer midsection on this gown and how it
Very
just
modern.
really billows down with the fabric. And take a look at her eye makeup. That's kind of edgy and funky, right?
Yeah, let's zoom in to the eyes. I mean, she's got a gorgeous set of peepers as is. If she had no makeup on, her eyes would still steal the show. But the fact that they chose that burgundy wine color to really match the dress, it's a cool, modern way of kind of like pulling the whole look together. It's not like overwhelming matchy-matchy. It looks really cool and it works really well. And her hair looks great. I mean, it's just like, hi, I woke up and I look fabulous. It's not trying too hard. It's not an extreme updo with lots of gel and hairspray. It's just perfectly, unmessily styled.
Yeah, and it's very youthful. It does make sense. I feel like her hair, her makeup, her jewelry, which was from Neil Lane, by the way, and her Aldo heels. Shout out to Aldo. This gives her that youthful appeal and that sort of, we can reach out and touch you because we can buy these shoes too, which I think is so awesome and people love seeing on the red carpet.
Definitely.
But to finish things off, we've got to give a shout out to two guys who were twinsies on the carpet.
Yes.
Take a look at Ryan Seacrest and Will Arnett. They were doing an interview. Ryan Seacrest was interviewing Will Arnett when we looked at the monitors and thought, are they wearing the exact same Burberry suit?
And the answer is yes, indeed they are. I mean, how often does that happen? It never happens on red carpets where celebrities are wearing literally the same outfit.
Loved it though.
But they look so cute. They're adorable. Of course, Ryan is taking on the bow tie while Will is taking on a sleek, slim, modern tie. They look fabulous together. And we always love a good twinsies story.
That's right, and I love that they embraced it. So many other great looks, though, on this year's Emmys carpet. A lot of color, very classy overall. We actually have the full gallery for you over at clever.com, so please take a look. Leave a comment here and let us know which of these was your favorite look, or maybe you have a look that we didn't even see, so make sure to let us know.
Who's your favorite look?
Oh, probably Sarah Hyland, I have to say.
That's what I was gonna say.
Great minds.
Think alike.
That's right. Thank you so much for watching Clever Style. I'm Jocelyn Davis with Dana Ward, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.